I'm gonna watch this rope break. My buddy thinks he's gonna pull his bushes out with it. Ain't happening. Snap any second. Boom! Snapped. Told you we need a big rope. I do this for a living. What's up, fellas? Sean here with Spencer's Lawn Care. It's been a minute for me. Been super busy. Did a week's vacation down in Myrtle Beach, and well, not technically a week. We got about 5 days in. We had softball tournaments for my daughter, and that kind of ate up 2 days, and we wouldn't screw the team over basically by removing one of the players at the biggest point in the season, basically during the tournaments. So other than that, super busy with jobs. I'm driving over here right now. I'm going to bid a railroad tie wall, basically just giving them an estimate to remove this old railroad tie wall. They she said it's pretty big. I haven't got to see it yet, so that's where I'm going right now. I just left a house, looking at a house. As I've mentioned before, we are going to be moving here shortly, and I've been busy with that, getting things painted around the house we're going to be selling, just getting things cleaned up, and it hasn't been easy, honestly, fellas. If you remember back when I was on the crutch there about a month ago, when I tore the quadricep. Give me a second here, fellas. I'm crossing pretty much a major road, but anyways, ever since then, I've had a lot of issues with my feet and with my leg. It kind of snowballed a little bit, and I have gout that I get flare-ups in occasionally, and I think I linked it back to something else that was... Last year I had barely any flare-ups at all, and this year I noticed right after I got back from vacation, I got a pretty good flare-up. So I'm thinking it may have been the beer, honestly. And it lit me up, man. I don't know if any of you guys ever dealt with gout before, but man, you think you got something broke in your foot, literally. And I've had them before. It's just maybe like once a year, and it lasts 3 days and go away. Well, this one lasted about 8 days, and I think it was because of vacation. You know, a little extracurricular activities with the drinking thing. But and I'm honestly, I'm not a big drinker, fellas. You know, I'm a social drinker, but it was vacation, right? But other than that, Vince is still with me. I thought he was leaving for a minute, couldn't get a hold of him. No called, no showed me. I was about to hunt him down, but he ended up having some health issues himself and was in the hospital for a few days. And then he got back a hold of me, and we got that all worked out. And he's been with me now, I think about 2 months, maybe a little more. I went yesterday, got his new shirts made up. The dark green ones, I'm just kind of over them, honestly. I do have some gray and tan ones. Vince doesn't like the tan ones. He said it reminds him of Crocodile Dundee, or whatever his name is, the color that guy used to wear, or Steve Irwin, or whatever. I don't know. He don't like that color, so I went ahead and went with a light gray and a forest green lettering. But I'm gonna throw some clips here together, fellas, that I've recorded over the last month and a half, whatever it's been since I made the last video. These are not going to be in any particular order. I know there's some in here of when I was training Vince how to edge and flip edge, and you know, just little things. He was pretty green whenever he came and started working with me. So got this one knocked out, striped up all nice. It's a beautiful sunny day. Just moving on along now at this point. It's probably 10:30, maybe 11. I'm not really sure. But this is number 6. Put you guys up here, let you watch him trim for a minute. Alright guys, now I'm just now teaching him really how to edge. You kill it? Are you out of fuel? Maybe, huh? I was just telling him about teaching you how to edge last week. That looks good up through there. Just take your time, the speed will come. You can tell where he came, about halfway right there, about right in there. But, looks good. Let's go back here, get the backpack. Guy just did his mulch. No point in going all crazy with the blowing. Got all these little helicopters. He's picking up the edging though. You can tell this is where he had all of his mulch dumped at. Can you guys see the big dark ring? I'm gonna go ahead and blow that out. Here, I'll strap you guys over here somewhere maybe, if I can. See if my mount will work here. Yeah, I think this one might be a little too much for the Joby mount. Hey, look at that. That spot's basically the dye from the mulch. It ain't coming up till at least it rains. show you guys this edge real quick. It's not too bad. It'll get there though. On to the next one. Just finishing up. We're early in the morning. This grass is still covered in dew. Blowing it off real quick. We got Vince over here. Looks good.